I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby. You're
and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Keyonte George.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Austin Reeves out there with Keyonte George, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Butler out there with James. Then there's Nikola Jokic, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Schroeder in at the 2. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number 1. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Now here's George. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Markkanen from long range. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And Curry's got the ball here for the Lakers. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last year shows that having a better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
And here's Reeves. Markkanen for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Reeves against Butler. Butler double team. Outside Curry from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 5 now.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
To the left side wing. Here's Reeves, and the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is James, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Let's go with a 3. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Jokic passes to James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back over to you, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Allie.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Here's Curry. And Reeves pulls it down.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league, or they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Jokic, good.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's Reeves. He has 7. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's James. The rebound by the Jazz.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
George finds Reeves. Shoots over Schroeder. Again, Utah.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Lakers, number one.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Curry. And it falls all over the rim and in. Curry's got 7.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Artest. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Curry. Sit down.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's George. And the jam by George. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. It's James on the wing. It's James on the wing. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
The shot by James, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lane for him to drive or create for others.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. It goes on Keontae George. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here's Sensabaugh. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. Westbrook with the rebound. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Butler passes to Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
An efficient shooter like Jokic will always find points. All he needs is the ball.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. Bailey's checked in for Utah.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Utah moving the ball around. Ayton, the open look. Gets it to go from the corner.
Look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And this is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Austin Reeves is checked in for Bailey.
Second team foul.
One shot.
At the line for one, LeBron James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Reeves. He picked up 15 in their last win against Charlotte.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Artest. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Jokic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now, here is James. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah substitution, number 11, Cody Williams.
Here's Sensabaugh. No points so far.
Los Angeles foul. LeBron James.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Jazz, Sensabaugh. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Collier. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Kyle Filipowski. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Jazz trail by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Tougher than he looks. Curry is unbelievable. This man's a true superstar.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Fires from deep. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Love. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
Here's the pick. Baseline jumper. Again, Utah.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And there it is for him. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
Count counted from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Schroeder. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. Looking at the Lakers, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first. And of course the Jazz, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. Lakers on D, over to the left wing. Filipowski, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news. But let's be honest, he is one of one.
Take a break.
He is on
Take
the
a break.
Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
And he drops the first.
Guys, we've never seen a player like Steph Curry. Yes, his shooting is insane, but to me, it's the gravity that he draws. The entire defense is focused on him at all times.
And so Curry nails both of them. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Reeves finds Markkanen. Inside, here's Filipowski. Basket's good.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Lowry.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside Curry. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. George, he's checked in for Sensabaugh.
Jazz substitution, number 3, Keontae George.
Ayton against Jokic. Filipowski sets a screen for 3. George. Love grabs the miss. The Lakers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Pass to Artest. Releases. Jokic, no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Down by 15. Reeves, the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen in the paint.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Pass to Artest. The kick out, Curry. There's the 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 13. From outside the arc, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Artest. Back to Jokic. Over Markkanen. Misses off the right iron. Right side Reeves. Rebound, the Lakers. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by George. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And he lobs it up. Ayton, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
That one goes in.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hendricks comes in for Filipowski. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Reeves. Jazz trail by 15. 14 feet away. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Here's James. Parries it from about 10 feet away. James has got 16 points now.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he buries his first look.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Hendricks. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And the shot goes in. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Utah moving the ball around. Here's George, and he hits the jumper.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
To the left wing. Cousins finds Love. Out to James. From downtown. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Kessler. It's George on the wing.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Utah. George at the line for 2.
That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Butler's checked in for the Lakers. Collier comes in for Curry. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Los Angeles leading by 22. To the paint. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Here's George. The Jazz again can't hit.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Shot's good by James.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he drives in. And it's in there. James has got 23.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
A dominating first half of play. So far, it hasn't been close. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Utah Jazz.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Lakers. They've got Stephen Curry. Nikola Jokic is out there with Butler. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Schroeder in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Jokic. Double team on James. Back to Jokic. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Jokic has got 10 points in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. Schroeder passes to Jokic. Here's the three. And Los Angeles, another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Back to George. On the wing, Reeves. That three's off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Curry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
So quick into the lane, boy. Curry is lightning fast.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Curry, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back over to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Fires it. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Markkanen outside. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
George in the post. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on James. Hendricks, no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Butler passes to Jokic. Here's James. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Markkanen. Butler covering. Back to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And George with the jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. James left side. To the inside. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 12.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
George passes to Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. Goes up at the stripe. George's shot is off. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Schroeder, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Curry. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-4 run. Oh, sweet move. The shot by James, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Jazz. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Butler finds James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. On offense, here's Utah. With the drive. Rejected by George. Down low. Here's Kessler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Both free throws, good from Kessler. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. but the three-point line was only like above the break. Teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's George. Reeves, the pass to George. Shoots over Westbrook. Utah with another miss. Los Angeles has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Filipowski. The shot by Butler, no good. The drive by Markkanen. And here's Filipowski, defended by Smart. A nice shot by Filipowski.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Good D by Kessler.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Tries it from the block. No good off the glass.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Jokic for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Ayton, covered by Jokic. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Ayton. Launches a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Nice find from the big man, Ayton. I like watching this man scan the floor.
The Lakers call timeout. And the Lakers with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Jokic. Cousins comes in for Butler. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Smart. And so it's the Lakers with it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Love. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Left side Anderson. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Filipowski. Oh, powered down with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And so it's Los Angeles holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. Driving inside. Schroeder with a rebound. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Love. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Love can pepper you with shots from pretty much anywhere on the floor. He knows he has that touch from the mid-range also.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Artest. Westbrook finds Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Love missing.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by Cousins.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Oh, the emphatic rejection. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Filipowski, the pass to Ayton.
Good. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Westbrook. Here's Love. And Ayton pulls it down. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
All Laker fans. Time.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Stephen Curry comes in for Westbrook. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in for Bailey. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Curry gets the bucket.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Sensabaugh. Banked it in off the glass.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Out to the right wing. Back to Curry. Now, here is James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing. When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
And the basket by Curry.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Markkanen outside. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Love passes to Curry. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Markkanen outside. On the wing, Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Love. Here's Reeves. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time. Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor, the same player. It is truly impressive.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Back to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. Knocks it down from distance.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
The 3 from Curry. Fires it in the triple. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
Outside Reeves. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3 from Curry. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Markkanen. Check by Cousins. Rebound, the Lakers. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Curry throws it down.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul. Shooting for Utah. Hendricks taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Over Kessler. Again, Los Angeles.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Reeves against Schroeder. Reeves, the pass to George. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's Utah with the ball. George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Pass to Artest. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
You'll join us again soon.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively. You know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.